It's called Big Bucks, and if you conquer this course, you'll have earned every penny. The crew at Cardrona always produce a course that tests riders. And at this year's Audi Quattro Winter Games, it's no different. It's fitting that this year's FIS Junior Freestyle Ski and Snowboard World Championships is part of the event. This is a young person's game after all. Not only is the field stacked with the best rising talent the sport has to offer, there's also Olympic and X Games medalists on show. The likes of Japan's Takeru Otsuka and Kokomo Murase set the bar high in the big air, and with the Netherlands' Casper Wolf and Canada's Summer Gendrone showing good form, the finals of the testing slopestyle course is set to drop. Who will cash in on big bucks? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to the Audi Quattro Winter Games New Zealand, and today we are hosting the FIS Junior Snowboard World Championships for 2018, and we're at Cardrona Alpine Resort. Today is absolutely perfect. I'm Mitch Tomlinson and with me is Nick Hine. Now Nick, the list of competitors is second to none.
Yes, it's a junior event, but by no means will the level be anything that looks junior. It is entirely world class. We've got rails, we've got wall rides, we've got bonks, and we've got 3 huge jumps in a row for these competitors to show us exactly why they are the best in the world.
Yes, and we're going to kick things off with the ladies' snowboard slopestyle event. And bib number 2 doing it for Canada, Summer Gendrone.
Yes, indeed. Another backside ollie there on the wall ride. Popular trick for the women this morning. Using the wall ride in a different way coming out. So a rock to fakie on the wall. Coming into the down bar switch. Switch board slide back out to a normal stance, which is goofy. 50-50 frontside 180. Now she'll be wanting to hold her speed here. Coming in switch to the first jump. Switch frontside 540 just coming up short. Now we've seen a few of the riders really struggle with speed on that first jump this morning. You're going to need to carry a lot of speed off that first rail and land dead straight if you want to clear that first jump. And then you need to land that straight to get to the second jump. You need to land that straight to get to the third. The judges will be brutal.
Rail section, you know, it was a unique line. Something different. We did see the rock to fakie, as you said.
Just not quite having the speed here. Kokomo Murase, born in the year 2004, will be dropping next. Remember, she's just coming fresh off a win at the Norwegian X Games in May.
Yes, that's where we saw the backside double 1260. Nick, she's a very young competitor too, so the future for Japanese snowboarding is an understatement to say it's looking bright.
It's the Japanese contingent have been exceptionally strong at this competition so far, and I'm sure Kokomo is not wanting to let her team down today. So let's see what she's got. Frontside lip slide on the platform, into the down rail, lip slide 270, by far the most technical trick we've seen on that rail this morning. Look how much speed she's carrying up the rainbow. 180 coming out, switch backside 180 with style for miles. Second jump, backside 720 for Kokomo Murase. Now into the third jump. Front side 720, just going massive.
Now,
she
we did not talk her up enough.
She just about folded in half on the landing. She went so big, and she's good.
And that was the first run. So as we said, all these riders have 3 runs. So seeing what Kokomo will do in that second and third run is definitely going to be one for the ages here at the World Championships. And next up in bib number 4 is Annika Morgan from Germany. And on to her second run here.
So her first run was looking so promising. She just had a couple of mistakes in there that mean that she's only got a score of 44 right now. I think she can easily step that up and be a contender for that top 3. Nice board slide on the down. Beautiful frontside board slide. Now, if you just look at where her hands are, she's so nice and composed as she rides her board. Frontside 180, holding her speed here, holding as much speed as possible for jump 1. Switch frontside 180 with a tail grab, just keeping her speed for jump 2. Nice, stylish frontside 360. Now what have we got on jump 3? The big jump. Big back 3, holding on almost too long.
That grab, it nearly went onto the reverse rail of the board there, over to the heel side edge. But look, I'll tell you what this girl has, and that's style. Best 2 runs count, so we could see something more from her come run 3, Nick.
What's your favourite part of the run?
The jumps. Yeah, they're big and can float.
It is anybody's guess as to who's going to end up in those top 3 positions. Right now it's looking like Kokomo Murasa of Japan is going to be extremely hard to beat. But if Zoi Sadowski-Synnott can land the run that we saw her try in her first run, then she could well and truly be a very hot contender to push Kokomo out of spot 1.
And those 2 people we're talking about, one is a bronze medalist at the Olympic Games and the other is an X Games gold medalist. So it's easy to say we do have the best junior female snowboarders from around the globe right here. And on course, Summer Gendrone from Canada, looking to better her first score that has put her in 8th position.
50-50, frontside 180. Switch, 540, coming into the second jump, goofy. Frontside 360 tail grab, going nice and big on that. You can just tell she landed nicely in the sweet spot of that jump. Backside 360 going massive. Well, that is a step up for Summer.
100%. Summer is going to be stoked on that run. That will wash away her first score. 3 runs, best run counts for all competitors.
It went pretty good. I landed this run, so it feels good to get something down. Yeah.
And now to the top of the course, we have this junior competitor that is no stranger to a podium finish here. And right now she's sitting in first place with a score of 90.20, Nick.
90.2. I mean, this is a rider that you need to keep your eyes on very closely right now.
Yes, Kokomo has the skills.
Just such good pop into her rails. Just shows such composure and casualness. Look how composed she is on the rail there. Frontside lip slide 270. Boosting over that rainbow. Switch into jump 1. Will she have the speed? Switch backside 180. Just getting a little blow in there by the wind. Backside 720 going huge. And look, lands with her hands beside her knees. Kokomo Murasa, jump 2, frontside 900. Are you kidding me? Kokomo Murasa coming through with another epic run.
Yeah, stepping that frontside 7 on her first run up to the 9, as you said, Nick. That's gonna. Would you say that's gonna better her score? The rail section on the first one was maybe a little stronger.
It possibly was. Just the wall ride was. I mean, that was about the only thing. I would say that we could be pushing more than a 90 here. And her second score is in. It's 86.8. So her first run score stands.
And on course in bib number 4, Annika Morgan from Germany. Now, this girl has a beautiful little style.
Nice board slide. Frontside board slide. Super smooth. Nice casual arms, really showing control. Frontside 180 nose grab. Switch frontside 180 on the first jump, just wanting to hold her speed into jump 2. Frontside 720, holding it. This is a great run. Backside 360, holding it all the way. Super smooth run. Well, this is interesting. This is interesting indeed. Where will Annika Morgan end up after this run? Will she step up from a score of 80.2, which is the score that she got in her second run? She needs a score of 84 or better to be in the silver medalist position. Second place. There we have it. We've had a shake-up, Mitch. 84.4 for Annika Morgan after run 3.
I landed everything I wanted to land.
So you're very happy. You've had a good day.
Really happy. Yes.
But right now, Zoi Sadowski-Synnott, if there's one rider on this course that can throw things completely out and change those standings hugely, it is Zoi Sadowski-Synnott.
Now we talk about pressure. She is on to her third and final run.
Oh. That is devastating for a rider when you fall on the first feature on your third and final run. But Zoi is still going to continue down this line. She's so good that she could probably still end up on the podium even after slamming. Backflip nose grab. Come on, Zoi. We want to see this backside 900. Show everybody you can do it.
Oh. Very unfortunate for Zoi. Now that will wrap it up for her. She does have the skills. She does have the tricks. Look, that's the pressure of competition, Nick. That's a bronze medalist from the Olympics in big air there.
That's exactly it, Mitch. With slopestyle, you cannot predict how things will unfold.
Just messed up my first feature. Was a little too chill, didn't really fight for it, I guess.
Kokomo Murase will win the gold medal at the FIS Junior World Championships 2018 here. Incredible showcase of riding from all of these females. The likes of Kokomo Murase, I am pretty sure we are going to see her on plenty more podiums in the years to come. With the riding ability and style that she has at the age of 14, it really is incredible to watch.
And now back to the top of the course for the men's snowboard slopestyle of the FIS Junior Snowboard World Championships here at Cardrona. And right now, doing it for the Netherlands, Mr. Casper Wolf will take his first run.
Casper, front alley-oop into the first, wall ride. Board slide 270 on the platform to down. Front side board slide, same way, 270 out. Goofy foot rider. 50-50, backside 180 out. Coming into the first jump switch. Switch front side 9. Just clearing that knuckle. Now into jump 2. Front side 1080. Very smooth from Casper. It'll all come down to this third jump. Backside 1080 double cork going monstrous. Execution is what the judges are looking for on the jumps, and you cannot execute much better than that, Mitch, especially when you go big. Execution and amplitude on that.
Yes, Mr. Casper Wolf will be pretty happy with that score to get him into first position. He's looking at a 75 right now, but it is 3 runs. Best 2 runs count for these competitors. Next up, Naj Meking from Slovakia.
Oh, crail grab on the wall ride. Taking a different line here, 50-50 backside 360. Completely different line from all the other riders so far. Doing that transfer, frontside 270 out. Oh, beautiful Miller over the location pinpointer. Backside 900 tail grab. Just losing a little bit of speed. It shouldn't affect him. Switch frontside 900 with a mute grab. Into the last jump here. Backside 1080 double cork. Nice run from Naj Meking. Now, he took a completely different line, not necessarily more technical or harder than what the other riders have been doing, but it's different. And just for the fact that it's different, the judges will take note.
What parts of the course do you particularly like?
Kickers, the second and the third one are really nice. The first one is a little bit slow. And that like lollipop obstacle, you know, I like that a lot.
Back to the top of the course and looking to join his fellow countrymen on the top of the podium is none other than Nick van der Velden from the Netherlands. Regular foot rider, and this will be his first run here as he gives a high five to his coach and off and riding.
Frontside lip slide just popping out of that wall ride. Oh, backside 180 onto the down bar. Huge consequences on that down feature. Frontside 270. Backside 180. Needing to hold his speed here into jump 1. Switch, backside 900. Beautiful trick on the first jump. Whoa! Frontside 1080, nose and tail grab, double cork from Nick van der Velden. That is, whoa! And a backside 1260 Japan grab. Mitch, I think we may have a new person. We may have the Netherlands in spots 1 and 2 right now.
Wow, we saw a very solid rail section, then the jumps, Nick, and ending with that backside 1260.
With the Japan. And the other thing that we saw was that frontside 1080 double cork with a nose and tail grab.
Oh yeah, it felt so great to put the run down. So let's see what we can build up from this.
Mr. Takeru Otsuka from Japan. He is coming fresh off a big air victory. Gold medal at the X Games Norway in May. And a very, very hot contender for first place here.
And off and riding for his debut in the slopestyle. Style for days and tricks to match.
Ooh, backside 270 to the down off the bus stop. Switch 180, backside 360 on the down bar. Beautiful Miller flip. Look how much speed he's holding for jump 1. Frontside 1080 double cork. This is how to do it. Into jump 2. Backside 1260 from Otsuka. Switch into the last jump. Switch 1260. Oh my
God.
Well, I think it just his landing on that second jump probably wasn't as smooth as it could have been. But I mean, we're
you know, we're nitpicking.
We are nitpicking.
And that's what the judges are doing as well, so we're going to have to wait for those judges. But rail section, pretty good.
Only thing was just that bus stop feature when he came off that 270. Probably wasn't right off the end. And we're nitpicking. We're just being nitpickers here. He's pushing the limits of what's humanly possible, that's for sure. So Nick van der Velden already has landed his first run, 86.4. This run he'll be looking to step it up.
Yes.
He'll be looking to potentially spin more or clean it up. But it's a good spot to be in. He'll be a lot more comfortable than a lot of the riders. I mean, he's sitting in first place position right now.
Yes, a lot more comfortable and often riding for his second run here at the Audi Quattro Winter Games World Junior Championships. And we saw a solid rail section from him in his first run. And it looks like he's not disappointing this time.
No, beautiful backside 180 onto that down feature at the top there. And then frontside 270, 50-50 backside 180. Switch backside 1260 on the first jump, showing why he's in first place right now. Frontside 1080 double cork, nose and tail grab. You just don't see that trick. And a backside 1260 Japan on the last jump for Nick van der Velden. Well,
wow.
Our rider who is currently in first position, I think, will be still in first position.
Solid rail section. We saw him step up the switch back 9 to the switch backside 12, then the dub with the nose and tail grab, and then ending that, Nick,
with the backside 1260 Japan grab.
I did like a switchback 12 on the first one instead of switchback 9. A little spin to win, but got it down and everything. Just was great.
Currently in third position, Takeru Otsuka from Japan. Switch 270 back into the wall ride. Switch 180, backside 270, 270 out. That is cleaner than run 1. So far, this run is better than his first run. Switch 50, back 3 on the down bar.
There's the Miller flip.
Huge Miller flip. All right. Mr. Otsuka from Japan, front side double cork 1080, showing why he is the man on the jumps here. Backside 1260 double cork. This run so far is impeccable. Switch front side 1260 from Takeru Otsuka from Japan. Well, this will be a tough one for the judges. This, of any run that we've seen so far, this is the run that could knock Nick van der Velden out of that #1 spot.
Now that rail section, definitely cleaned up from the first run.
We had the backside 270, 270 out. On the first jump, we had the front side 1080 double cork, just done so well by Takeru. Then we had the backside 1260 double cork linked with the switch front side 1260 double cork. It's going to be very, very hard to beat Nick van der Velden with a score of 92.4. But what are we going to... 95.4 for Takeru Otsuka from Japan. The big air gold medalist is now sitting in the top spot in the slopestyle also.
How much better was that run from the first run?
Yeah, I get better than first run because my jibbing is perfect and get better back 12. Yeah.
We're into the nitty-gritty now.
Now, look, this next competitor, Nick van der Velden from the Netherlands, is currently in second position.
Arguably one of the more technical runs that we've seen today. Backside 180 onto that down bar. Super difficult trick. So blind. Frontside 360 onto the down feature there. These are very technically difficult tricks. Keeping it a little simpler on the cannon to keep his speed into jump number 1. Switch backside 1260, he's done it again. Switch backside 1260 into frontside 1080, double cork, double grab, nose and tail grab. Grabbing both ends of his board into a backside 1080 Japan and just coming short there. So
he stepped up the rail section, but he was going for pretty much the same jump section, but unfortunately falling on that 12 with the Japan grab.
Yes, indeed. Well, Nick van der Velden is guaranteed a medal here.
But right now, back to the top of the course. Now, we saw a victory lap in the ladies, and we're going to see it again in the men's. The fist up, he's got the victory. He is the current FIS Junior Snowboard World Champion for the slopestyle here in 2018.
He looks very happy, does Mr. Takeru Otsuka from Japan. What's he going to show us? Is he going to show us a triple cork? Backside 270, 270 out. He's trying to step it up from his second run, which is a score of 95.4, just to really put that exclamation mark on his victory here. Frontside 1080 double cork. He just makes it look so simple, doesn't he?
So easy.
Backside 1260.
Okay,
and what are we going into for the last jump here? Switch triple cork 1440 from Takeru Otsuka.
Oh my God. Throw away the victory lap, but he just absolutely went for that then.
Takeru Otsuka from Japan. There is a Japanese word for this man's style of riding, and that is yabai, which is no other meaning than gnarly. Well, I think we have our final standings for the Men's FIS Junior Snowboard World Championships 2018. It is official. In the number 1 spot, Takeru Otsuka from Japan with a score of 95.4. From the Netherlands, Nick van der Velden with a 92.4. And fellow countryman Casper Wolf with a first run score of 82.6, getting the bronze medal.
It feels really good to have podiumed here. Just really happy coming all the way from Canada and doing well, so yeah.
The day was amazing, the weather is perfect, and I'm just really stoked about second place because I never thought it would happen.
すごく難しくて、みんなすごい攻めてくるから、すごく楽しかったです。
I did my first run and it was like the high score for me. So I thought it was people going over me, but essentially not. Like I had an injury. I was injured at the Olympics, and then this is my first competition back. So it feels really good, like getting a medal, like first competition back.
I'm really stoked to get second gold medal. It was really fun. Yesterday I wasn't really happy with my jib section. But today was so good with my jib and jump section, but I couldn't land third run cab triple 14, so I hope to run next time.